Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving break and that you ate a whole bunch of yummy food and spent some fun time with your family. So this week, we are going to start talking about holidays that come around the time of December, which is the month that we are in right now. We just switched to a different month, and it's up here, so we will do that in a minute. But we are going to start talking about December holidays. And one of the holidays that comes around the time of December is called Hanukkah. So we will be starting to talk about Hanukkah today. So first, let's figure out what day it is. Does anyone remember what the last day of school we had was? It was a little while ago. We've had a few days off. Yes, it was Tuesday. All right, then we had our Thanksgiving break. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and so today we are back to Tuesday again. That's right. So we had all those days we didn't have school because of Thanksgiving break. All right. So I already said we have a new month. It's called December. All right. So today is the first day of December, and for December, I have little stockings. So you see here's a little red stocking with the number 1 on it for the first day of December, which is today. So we're going to put that right up there. And we have some more colored stockings in here too. So you can kind of try to guess until next time what the next colors are going to be. There are 2 more colors of stockings in there. All right, so today is Tuesday, December 1st. All right, so let's do the weather. So everyone should look out the window at their house and see what the weather is like. Is it foggy? Is it stormy? Is it sunny? Is it partly cloudy? Is it rainy? Is it windy? Is it cloudy? Or is it snowy? So look out your window and see what weather you have today at your house. And let's figure out what it feels like. So remember, you're going to have to step out the door to see what it feels like today. Does it feel cool? Does it feel warm? Does it feel cold? Or does it feel hot? All right. So, like I said before, we are going to start talking about December holidays, or holidays that come around the time of December. And the first one we're going to talk about is Hanukkah. All right. So Hanukkah is a holiday celebrated by the Jewish people, and it is the Festival of Lights. All right, that's kind of what Hanukkah means, is the Festival of Lights. And one of the symbols for Hanukkah, one of the things that are used during Hanukkah is called a menorah. All right, so Hanukkah is 8 days long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. So a menorah is a candle holder, basically. It holds 8 candles for the 8 days of Hanukkah, and then one in the middle is the candle that lights all the other ones. All right, this is called the shamash, and actually the candles are lit from left to right instead of right to left. Okay, and I'm going to kind of show you how this goes. So you can see the middle one. It's hard for you guys to tell, I think, with the light, but the middle one, the shamash, the helper candle, is lit, and the first one. So that would be the first day of Hanukkah. Now we have the second day of Hanukkah, the third day of Hanukkah, the fourth day of Hanukkah, the fifth day of Hanukkah, the sixth day of Hanukkah, the seventh day of Hanukkah, and the 8th day of Hanukkah. All right, and then I can turn it off. This is an electric menorah. Most menorahs have real candles in them, and you can light them. All right, but since I can't really be lighting candles at preschool, all right, oh, there, now we can see it. Okay, So in the email that I sent out a couple weeks ago that had all of the packet information for Thanksgiving week and this week, there were, there were some links. Sorry, I'm getting confused between the weeks. There were some links to some cool videos on YouTube about Hanukkah. One of them was a Sesame Street link, and it teaches you all about Hanukkah, and I think the other two were maybe some songs or something like that. But one of them would teach you all about Hanukkah. So I think that would be a great thing to go watch so you can learn all about Hanukkah. All right, I have a book today in our mystery envelope, and of course, we can guess that it's about Hanukkah, right? So let's pull it out. And this is a new book for me this year. I borrowed this one from the library before it closed again. All right, and this one is called It Is Hanukkah. Or excuse me, Is It Hanukkah Yet? You can tell Miss Mika hasn't been here for a few days. I'm a little off. Is it Hanukkah yet? So let's find out how we tell when it's going to be Hanukkah. When frosty winds blow and snows all around. Well, we had snow yesterday, didn't we? I don't know if we still will have it today, and there's no sign of green on the trees or the ground. Hanukkah is on its way. So this is kind of telling us that Hanukkah comes during the time that we consider to kind of be winter, all right, even though it's not technically winter yet. When all forest creatures search for a den, where they'll snuggle and sleep till spring blossoms again, Hanukkah is on its way. Remember we kind of talked about that, what animals are doing in the fall and the beginning of winter to get ready for winter. Some of them are getting ready to hibernate or migrate or adapt. When we're all bundled up from our head to our toes, in layers and layers of warm winter clothes, Hanukkah is on its way. When glitter and paper are spread on the floors, that they're making Hanukkah crafts. And we hang decorations on windows and doors, Hanukkah is on its way. And see, we can see right here, those are two menorahs that they have there in their house. Just like the menorah I have, except for mine is an electric one. When cousins come over to stir, fry, and bake, the applesauce, latkes, and cookies we'll make, Hanukkah is on its way. So latkes are potato pancakes, and they are super yummy. If you have never tried them before, I highly recommend making some. When we count colored candles we'll use for the lights to fill our menorah on 8 special nights, Hanukkah is on its way. So there's the menorah, and they're getting ready to start lighting the candles each night of Hanukkah. Remember, there's 8 nights of Hanukkah. When the blessings are said and the first candles glow, so see, he's using the middle shamash helper candle to light the first candle on the menorah. And we're singing sweet holiday songs we all know. And hoping this wonderful time never ends. Look at their animals are watching from the window. Hanukkah is here. All right, so let me show you what I have for you today. What was in some of the things that were in your packet. Now, this week you will not have the December calendar in your packet like you usually would, because since we had the Thanksgiving break, and also because of the dates, I wouldn't have been able to print it yet then, okay? So I actually should be able to print it today. The person who makes them doesn't have them available to print online until the last day of the month before the month that the calendar is for. So I should be able to print them today, and they will go home in your next packet this Friday. But I do have our reading log for this month, all right, which is Gingerbread People. So you can write your name up there, and every time you read a book, you can color in one of the gingerbread people. And remember to have your mom and dad make some extra copies, because you'll probably need more than one, because I know you all read lots and lots of books. And then we also have our self-portrait for December. It says, "This is me in December." And you've grown since November, right? So you need to draw me a new picture to show me what you look like now, how much you've grown. All right? And you can bring this to me and I can hang on to it at the preschool for you. All right? And then I also have, now I messed up. I sent an email out to your parents, so they should know, but I messed up and sent the menorah picture that I copied was not really a menorah. It didn't have the right number of candles, and for some reason I just missed that when I printed it. So I discovered it when I was doing the 4's class circle time yesterday. So I found a new one, and I did send an email to your parents with a link to this, but I'm going to be sending a paper copy of it with you in your next packet this Friday. All right, this one actually has candles with it, which is pretty cool. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put my candles on there where they belong. So what you're going to do for that is you're going to just cut a straight line right underneath the candles all the way across. Okay, so then you'll have two pieces of paper like that. All right, and then you're going to put, let's see here, how will we do this? I think we actually also need to cut your parents might need to help you with this, because we need to make a little cut like this. See that? So it will go on there the right way, and then we can put all the candles. Let's see. Yep, I think that's probably the best way to do it, although it still doesn't quite. All right, then what we're going to do is take some glue and put it along the top here. All right, and then we're going to stick this down like this. So then our candles are right where they belong on the menorah. Okay, see that? Now, this is going to be a torn paper menorah. So we're going to use some blue paper strips, which were already in your packet. Okay, so if your mom and dad are able to print this at home, then you can go ahead and do this before I send it home on Friday. So I'm going to rip little papers. Remember we did this in the fall? We did some paper ripping. And remember I said this is really good to make your really strong finger muscles? And so I'm not going to do the whole menorah, but I'm going to do part of it. All right, and so then we're going to take some glue and do a section at a time. You don't want to put too much glue on at a time because it will just dry out. And then use our little paper pieces, and we're kind of making a mosaic menorah sort of with this. See how I'm putting those on there like that? I'm kind of tracing the sections of the menorah for each candle. All right, and then you can fill in down here too with your paper. All right, but I'm not going to make you sit and wait for me to do that whole thing. Then, since this one has the candles, which are really cool, I like this one better than the mistake one I printed. For each day of Hanukkah, you can light a new candle. So if you look up online the dates for Hanukkah, and I did, but I can't remember them right at the moment, you could light the shamash in the middle, and then each day you can light a new candle. So I have a yellow dot marker, but you could use a marker or a crayon. So here's my shamash, which is my helper candle. So I lit that one. And then for the first day of Hanukkah, I light that first candle right there. And then second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day. All right? And this marker isn't very great. It's kind of a yellowish green, but All right, so you will fill in all your menorah with your torn paper pieces, and then you can light the candles. All right, and then don't forget to write your name. Miss Mika. All right, so that is what I have to show you today. I will show you some more activities on Thursday for your next circle time. All right, I will see some of you today at 10:30 for small group time, and I will see the rest of you for small group on Thursday. All right, bye everyone.